Perfect.
Your prices rise on a daily basis, Tafa. I'm your loyal customer, but with such hikes in the price of vegetables, I can no longer promise you...
Promise me your undying love instead then.
My undying love is very expensive, Tafa. But with the prices you charge, you should be able to afford it.
Bye. She's a sweet lady, you know, but doesn't realize that due to the quality of my vegetables, the man in the sack has been very good to me.
The man in the shack?
You know, the man that provides for everyone who is willing, provides in abundance.
I don't know the man in the shack, but I do know that I'm willing to pay for some good fruit.
Of course, young lady. Now, what would you like?
You promised you would come with me, Dad.
I know, but you know how work can be.
You never come to see anything I do.
Your granny will go.
I don't want her there.
I'll make it a wall to you. I'll come and watch all the other stores. I promise.
That's not fair.
Careful, young man. You need to watch where you're going. What's wrong with your son?
I have a meeting at the central bank tomorrow night.
That's the night of his play.
But there's nothing I can do.
No. I can't accept this.
What is the problem?
This is a piece of linen. Real money does not smudge on linen. In fact, real money does not smudge at all.
I don't understand.
It's fake. Counterfeit. Your money is not real.
Everything is going according to plan, Hussein. We cannot ask for more.
We can always ask for more. More is always for the taking. Hello? You've got the tire samples? Good. We'll be there in half an hour. Okay, bye. The house almost finished. Come on, let's go.
Mose, how are you?
We're fine. Where are the sample tires?
They are on the way.
I thought you said you've got them already. Anyway, I'll take them.
600,000 for the whole house.
That's double what we originally agreed without the house.
That's because I'm taking double the risk.
No, you just can't keep inflating the price like this.
Listen, Oz. I am the only reputable builder in the country that will take your kind of money. So that leaves you with no choice. Remember, you promised you would provide in abundance for those who are willing. Unless you want to pay me in real currency. I didn't think so. 600,000 it is then.
Okay, if you say so.
$3,000, $3,100, $3,002, $3,300, $3,400. Not bad.
Close for the day?
All done. Useless. Bloody useless. $100, $200, $300, $400, $500.
Hello. How are you, Father? How is the stall?
The stall is fine. What about the children? How are they?
They're looking forward to visiting their father in Europe. They're so excited, Dad. I can thank you enough.
Maybe if I quit my job.
And who do you think that is going to help?
It will give me more time with him.
Morris, you're not thinking straight. You're drunk.
It's my son we're talking about, Delia. I want to be a proper parent to him.
So you think by quitting your job, that's going to make you become a better parent? Do you think you could do another job, Morris?
500.
500.
500 as well.
We want triple that.
Triple? The last time we played, it was double the amount of 8 pence. Now you want triple?
Disposal of your kind of money is a costly business, you see. If you want it, you want triple that.
That is how it is.
Okay, if you say so. 1,000. 1,500.
Hello?
Delia, it's me.
Morris? It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
I'm sorry, did I wake you up? Okay, don't answer that.
I wasn't going to.
I wanted to say thanks.
What for?
For talking me out of quitting my job.
You talked yourself out of it.
Thanks anyway.
Don't mention it.
Check out.
Again?
Luck of the card. Wisdom of the ages.
Wisdom of the ages tells me that when a man hasn't won a game all night, he should quit.
Well, do come again, Rose. You are most welcome.
Haven't you seen Tafa?
No.
Yes, Commissioner. I've informed my key officers of the importance of the meeting tonight.
Hello. Oh yes, you're the stall keeper next to my feathers?
I thought I should call you this morning. Your father has been doing this market for over 30 years. Never once missing a day. But he's not here this morning. It's not like him. He's not answering his phone. So will you call in on him?
Of course, I'll leave right now. I'm sure he has just overslept or something. Okay, bye.
Hey! Wanna catch a ride with me, little boy?
I'd rather walk, thanks.
Hey! Come on, get inside. I will take you to school.
Dad, I don't want you to come to school now. I want you to come to school tonight.
Tafa, are you still in bed? Father. Father. No.
Chief Jobe, who wants him? At East Officer.
Detective Wesley Gay of the DS, sir.
So you're the new boy in the drug squad?
That's right, sir. I'll be representing the squad at tonight's meeting at Central Bank. Seeing if there is a close link between the flow of counterfeit and drug.
Quite. What did you say your name was?
Gay with an E, sir. Detective Wesley Gay.
Gay, huh?
Yes, sir.
I spoke to him just last night. He was fine then.
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Don't mention it. I'd only just arrived myself.
Fatu's freaking out over this new boyfriend of hers. She thinks he's gonna dump her.
What do you think?
I think she should get a job and then a life. How about you? How's Joseph?
He wants a divorce from me on the grounds that I don't spend much time with him. He's in a school play this evening and I promise him I'll be there.
Well, we have the meeting at Central Bank this evening. How could you do that?
If it's not Hussein the Great and Musa. Lucky, who gave you permission to let these clowns in?
They insisted on seeing you. Say it was an offer you could not refuse.
Is that right, Oz? An offer I cannot refuse?
That's right.
Well, sit down and make me an offer.
Do you wish to accompany your father's body to the morgue?
This is a bit embarrassing, officer. I have to stay here. You see, my father was quite an extreme character. He did not believe in large institutions, especially banks, to the extent that he never actually deposited his money into an account. I can trust you, can't I, officer?
Yes, you can trust me.
My father slept on his savings.
You mean he didn't bank any of it?
No. It's all stuffed in his mattresses.
Wow!
I think I'll need to count it all up and deposit it into my account.
Are you nervous? You know nervous about tonight's show? You mean like prisoners? Yeah. Definitely, probably a lot more than you. At least, your dad isn't coming to the show. My father is flying in from London, especially to see my performance. Imagine that. I guess you are pretty nervous. Yeah?
Counterfeit money is illegal.
So is drugs.
Whoever said I deal drugs? Did you, Lucky? Did you ever say I deal in drugs?
No, boss. I never said you dealt in drugs.
I never said I deal in drugs either.
Come on, tough guy. Everybody knows your game.
I don't deal in drugs, Oz. I deal in pleasure.
Okay. I said okay. I call drugs. Drugs. You call it pleasure. Let's agree to disagree. So what do you make out of the deal?
Interested.
Mrs. Diallo?
Yeah.
Will you come with me, please?
Yeah.
You deposited $2 million of your father's life savings, Mrs. Diallo.
That's right.
I'm afraid 1.9 million of your father's cash is counterfeit, Mrs. Diallo. It's worthless.
So for every 100 Delas worth of dope I give you, you'll give me 500 Delas cash?
$500 in counterfeit cash. It's just another way for me to distribute my currency. If at any point you have difficulty spending my cash, you can call the deal off.
Well, Oz, you've got yourself a deal.
That's okay.
Where have you guys been? I wanted to brief you on the meeting at the central bank this evening.
Actually, Chief, I wanted to talk to you about this.
Later, I got a phone call from the boss at First Bank. A woman tried to make a deposit of nearly $2 million in counterfeit.
Well, then she must be our first lead.
It's a bit more complicated than that now.
It sounds clear-cut to me.
2 of our very own police officers tried to help the woman carry the cash into the bank.
What?
Don't what me, woman. get down to the first bank and try to find out what the hell is going on there.
This bag is premium plant, reserved for those with premium cash. On the other hand, this bag is premium fertilizer, reserved for that idiot to sing.
All we know is a woman is accompanied into the bank by a police officer carrying 2 bags of counterfeit cash.
That's all we need to know. She's got to be our counterfeiter.
I can't believe my father would be involved in counterfeit. He sold fruits and vegetables. I mean, he was an honest man.
Good afternoon. I'm Detective Law and this is Detective Justice.
I'm the branch manager here.
Officer Mani, what are you doing here?
I had no idea the money was counterfeit.
I can vouch for that, detective. She asked me to assist her in counting the money and taking it to the bank.
So the source of these notes lays with your father.
It must do. My father never trusted banks. I tried to convince him to put his money into an account, but he ignored me. He said his father and his grandfather had always slept on their money. He thought it was safest that way.
This does not look like the home of a major counterfeiter.
There was nothing fake about my father, detective.
This is not the home of a big-time counterfeiter.
This is the home of my fruit and vegetable seller. Mrs. Jallo, your father's stall, was it in the Canifing market?
He is for real. If you are going to handle his cars, you've got to name your terms.
Name my terms?
For example, I choose the cheapest building materials and then charge him 12 times what it actually worth.
I'll handle your cash, but I will choose the make and models you are able to purchase from me, and you will pay 4 times the asking price.
Do I hear you say 4 times?
Take it or leave it. From what I understand, I am about the only showroom doggy enough to handle your funny money. So take it or leave it.
Well, that's okay.
This is the only car I'm willing to sell for you right now.
Mrs. Jallo, do you mind coming back with us to the station so that we can take a formal statement?
Yes, I do very much. My father lay dead in the morgue. The life savings he left to me is worthless. And I have 3 fatherless children to look after. So don't bother me with your official statements. Just take me home right now, okay?
She does have a point.
She should be brought in for further questioning.
Be my guest, go and arrest the poor woman.
I can't do that, she's distraught.
Exactly.
Where have you two been? I've been trying you all afternoon.
Must have switched off accidentally.
Sure? Is the lady in the interrogation room?
We left her at home.
What?
She's not gonna go anywhere. Besides, she's not our counterfeiter.
The cash was left to her by her old man who runs a fruit and vegetable stall at Canifing Market.
We're heading to the market now and see what information we can gather.
Come on, make it snappy.
It's all there. You can count it if you want to.
I trust you, Oz. I know you don't want to rip me off, just as I wouldn't rip you off. I'll have the weed loaded into your car. But speaking of cars, is that not a new car I saw you driving, Oz?
I wouldn't call it new.
Moves you from A to B.
Let's just say it's the best that my kind of money can buy right now.
I see.
You are excused.
I'm Detective Law, and this is Detective Justice.
It's Uncle Tafa, isn't it? You know, he's dead?
Yes.
I knew that the moment he didn't turn up to open his stall this morning that something was seriously wrong. You see, Tafa's word since his wife died. There are two things that could ever keep him away from his stall. That or the second coming. And I knew the second has not come.
What do you know about his business dealings?
Simple. He sold vegetables. He was not involved with criminals. Uncle Tafa was not murdered, was he?
All indications are that he died of natural causes.
And may his soul rest in perfect peace.
But there's one thing though.
He left a large amount of cash to his daughter, but most of it counterfeit.
There are two kinds of business in this country right now. Those that are willing are provided for in abundance, and those that are not continued as they are.
I don't understand.
Some businesses are willing to handle counterfeit. The common linen fabric. Other businesses know how to handle counterfeit. Detective, I don't think Uncle Tafa knowingly handled counterfeit. But I do think that someone knowingly switched his life saving, making it worthless.
Do you have any idea who is printing it?
Detective, believe me, if I knew, you will be the first person to know.
So what have we learned?
That fake money smudges on linen?
No, not that one, not that one. This is real money. Remember? From the old man's mattress. This is the bag we're spending from.
What's in your mind?
It's about tonight.
About a meeting at the central bank. Absolutely crucial, given the fact that the governor of central bank, as well as the commissioner, is going to attend. These guys really want this counterfeiter locked up.
Can I take a rain check on this meeting tonight? My son is in a school play and I promised him I will be there.
No way, Maurice. We need a full-strength team.
Is there any way?
If you bring me back this counterfeiter by 7 p.m. tonight, you can do what the hell you like.
I'm sorry I snapped at you earlier, Detective.
Oh, no, I understand. It must be really hard.
My father was going to pay for the children and me to visit their father's grave in Europe. They haven't been there since he died. They were too young.
I'm sorry.
With what is left of my father's money, I don't think we can be able to afford the flight and accommodation. Europe is so expensive.
Well, we're going to do everything we can, Mrs. Jallo. I promise.
Something that the old man said about a man that provides in abundance.
I don't understand.
Neither did I, but it's beginning to make sense. Yeah. Something about the man who provides for everyone who is willing, provides in abundance.
What? That due to the quality of my vegetables, the man in the sack has been very good to me.
The man in the shack!
Police! What time is it? I've got play to watch.
Turns out these guys somehow found out that the old man keeps a lot of money in a mattress.
And switch it for the counterfeit?
Exactly.
Scheming little rat.
It's got to do 7. I'm off.
You have caused a lot of people a lot of trouble.
It wasn't deliberate.
You could have fooled me. That hunk of engineering you found in your shack looks very deliberate to me.
Excuse me.
Detective Law, I've got great news for you. About $2 million of the money you retrieved from the counterfeiter is genuine currency.
Great! Mrs. Jallo will be delighted to hear that.
Governor, Commissioner, Detective Wesley, my apologies for the absence of Detective Justice and Law.
He dumped me, Delia. He dumped me.
Don't worry. I'm sure there will be plenty more.